Ancient Greece, a land of sun-drenched islands and rugged mountains, gave birth to democracy. The Greeks valued knowledge and debate. They built magnificent temples and created timeless works of art. Their philosophers, like Socrates and Plato, pondered the meaning of life. These thinkers laid the foundations of Western philosophy. From humble beginnings, Rome grew into a mighty empire. Roman legions marched across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. They built roads, aqueducts, and cities that still stand today. The Romans were renowned for their law and engineering. Their legal system, based on written codes, influenced the development of law throughout the world. The Greeks and Romans left an indelible mark on Western civilization. Their achievements in art, architecture, philosophy, and government continue to inspire us today. As we delve deeper into Europe's history, we will see how their legacy shaped the course of Western civilization. The legacy of Greece and Rome is profound. Their influence can be seen in our architecture, our laws, our language, and our very way of thinking. The iconic buildings of Washington, D.C., for example, draw inspiration from the classical architecture of ancient Greece and Rome. Roman law, with its emphasis on justice and fairness, forms the basis of many legal systems around the world. Latin, the language of ancient Rome, has evolved into the Romance languages spoken today, including Spanish, French, Italian, and Portuguese. The ideas of Greek philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle continue to be debated and discussed in universities and classrooms across the globe. Their inquiries into the nature of reality, knowledge, and ethics laid the groundwork for Western philosophical thought. The influence of Greece and Rome is all around us, woven into the very fabric of Western civilization. As we move forward in our journey through European history, we will see how their legacy continued to shape the course of events. With the fall of the Roman Empire, Europe entered a new era, the Middle Ages. This period, spanning roughly from the 5th to the 15th centuries, was a time of great change and upheaval. One of the most significant developments of this era was the rise of Christianity. Christianity, with its message of love, forgiveness, and salvation, spread rapidly throughout Europe. The Church became a powerful force, providing spiritual guidance and shaping moral values. Monasteries became centers of learning, preserving ancient texts and fostering scholarship. The Middle Ages also saw the emergence of feudalism, a social and political system based on land ownership and loyalty. Under feudalism, kings granted land to nobles in exchange for military service. Peasants worked the land, providing food for the nobles and the king. While often romanticized, the Middle Ages were a time of hardship and struggle for many. Disease, famine, and war were constant threats, yet amidst these challenges, a vibrant culture emerged, characterized by chivalry, courtly love, and the soaring architecture of Gothic cathedrals. After the darkness of the Middle Ages, a new dawn broke over Europe, the Renaissance. This period, beginning in Italy in the 14th century, marked a renewed interest in the classical art, literature, and philosophy of ancient Greece and Rome. The Renaissance was a time of great artistic and intellectual flowering. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael created works of breathtaking beauty and realism. Writers like William Shakespeare and Miguel de Cervantes explored the human condition with unprecedented depth and insight. The Renaissance also witnessed a revolution in science and technology. Nicolaus Copernicus challenged the long-held belief that the Earth was the center of the universe, proposing instead a heliocentric model. Johannes Gutenberg's invention of the printing press revolutionized the spread of knowledge, making books more widely available. The Renaissance was a time of rebirth and renewal, a rediscovery of the human spirit after the constraints of the Middle Ages. It laid the groundwork for the scientific revolution and the Enlightenment, which would transform Europe and the world in the centuries to come.